Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Not Bad. I'm Phil, great to have you here. Today we're going to do a reaction to funny police sketches, and this has come from Jody, who lives in Leicester over in the UK. Thank you for the email, Jody. And Jody has said that this is Smith & Jones, or Alas Smith & Jones, I think. So I think it's a compilation, I'm guessing. I do remember watching these guys many years ago on NZTV. Quite funny. Mel Smith passed away. Jesus, didn't he do a thing at the London Olympics? So it must be in the last 10 years he passed away. Griff Rhys-Jones, still going. And these two guys, I'm sure they've had a couple of ads that they've done in the past on mainstream NZTV over the years. But I remember watching some of their stuff, and yeah, they were quite good. So looking forward to this one. Funny police sketches. Let's go.
Introduce the man who is in charge of the hunt for this attacker, Police Commissioner John Rushton.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Gentlemen of the press, I would like to brief you as to the latest developments, which are considerable, in the hunt for the killer at large in the Suffolk region. In the Sussex region. 400 top police officers working day and night for the last 2 weeks have finally come up with a nickname for the killer. We shall be calling him the Hedgehog.
Simon Bell, Daily Mail, why the Hedgehog?
Because other wild animals like fox, snake, mongoose and rabbit have been used before.
Tony Robbins, Daily Mirror.
Yes.
Is it true that most policemen are of abnormally low intelligence?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Now, all the Hedgehog's attacks have followed the same pattern. The victim has always been a girl, and the attacks have all taken place at night. Or during the day.
Robbins, Mirror. What's the capital of France?
What is that? What is that? Yes, we'll have one of our experts look into that one. Now, even as we speak, all my top officers are searching every square inch of Hampshire.
Why not Sussex, where the attack took place?
Because we are far too busy in Hampshire. Now, in addition to extra manpower, we have introduced new, high-speed, 3-litre squad cars that make the American type of noise. You know, the woo, 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 as opposed to the old na 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 na. Oh, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, the capital of France is Paris. One of the most important clues so far received was yesterday at operational headquarters. A cassette tape with this letter. Dear Mr. Clever Copper. I think he's referring to me there. You still have not caught me yet. This tape might help you trace me. Yours, Deathhawk. Obviously, we got this after we decided on the Hedgehog. Well, it would mean reprogramming the computer.
Charles Davies, The Guardian. Is it true that policemen beat up blacks and homosexuals indiscriminately?
Depends how many men are available.
Yeah, play the tape.
Yes, I'll play this cassette now. This is the cassette sent to us by the Hedgehog. Hedgehog.
Oh my God.
That's Wham!
Yes, I know, and we have called in the two gentlemen for questioning just in case. People should not be allowed to get away with that sort of thing.
Sam Brock,
Yeah.
Times. Is it true that some of your officers have had a close encounter with the Hedgehog?
Yes.
Is it in fact true that a senior police officer has spoken to him face to face?
Yes.
Then why hasn't he been caught?
Why not?
Look, we couldn't nab him.
Why not?
because he's a Mason.
Oh shit! Because he's a Mason. I better not say anything about Freemasonry. I'm not going to. But interesting that I got sent a link about a bloody like a police sketch compilation. So speaking of the police, and there is a reason why I'm saying this, right? So I live in a just being pragmatic here. I live in a middle to upper class part of Wellington, and about 3 streets away, there's a beautiful street goes around the bush line, but there's one dodgy house. And most suburbs have a street with one dodgy house, right? But this house has been notorious over the last couple of years for criminal elements. We're not talking major stuff. I believe it's low-level drug dealing, unsavoury types there. Anyway, 2 days ago, I had a message from the guy next door to say, hey, just letting you know, there's armed police outside X address, and there's a detour, so go up the other way, you know, the backup way to get to my place. Oh yeah, cheers mate, cheers, because there was a massive backlog of traffic. And I thought, oh fuck, what's going on there? Anyway, so I got home eventually, and I was sitting down, just having a beer, and I fired up my phone just to jump on Facebook. And this is fantastic, right? So on Facebook, I had a Facebook memory from 1 year ago to the day. 1 year ago to the day. And what it was the same address with 4 cop cars outside. And I was going for a walk, and I took a picture and sent it to my mate and said, oh, check out this bullshit. But what are the odds? There's an armed police response outside the same address, and a year prior, I've got a picture on my Facebook feed on a memory of 4 cops outside the same address doing the same shit. I don't know if they're doing just annual checkups on a couple of characters at this location, but I thought that was quite tinny and quite a coincidence. Hence why I segued into that story, given we're watching police sketches. So thank you for listening to that little segue.
My name is Detective Inspector Wallace of Dorset Constabulary. I understand you've made a rather serious allegation against this officer of the Metropolitan Force. I'd like to hear it in your own words.
Well, I've bounced a few Gregories, like, you know. Played a few strokes, you know, done some blags, even done a little Richard. But this is well out of order. This is Hans Christian, this is. I mean, I'm there, ain't I? You know, minding me own, when bang, 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 in bursts the filth and start fitting me up with the naughties. Well, what a West Ham, eh? I mean, as soon as he varders my boat, he's sort of strigging the skag all over me, isn't he? Well, of course, I try and open up me north and give him a burst in his shell, like, and he's stuffing the how's your father into me sky. Well, then, of course, it's the old collar feeling time, isn't it? And the Germans are behind the tie, and wallop, the bracelets are well and truly. Well, Governor, this is not my biscuit. I mean, you ask anyone down my manor, I'm not a snowman. I'm a partridge.
Well, I understood some of that jargon. My father-in-law, who grew up in London, will no doubt understand all of it. I got some of those references.
Yes. Sergeant? Well, sir, I was down my manor, in the jam jar. I gets a bell. So I shankses with the bubbles down to the boozer. I earwigs the conflap, and a bit of GBH on the ear holes, and naturally I go in. Now, he has done a concrete trampoline on me, right? I talked to the macaroon at the pumps. He says he's done a flyer into the Benghazi. Well, I know he's not in there parking his breakfast, don't I? Yeah, sure enough. Here he was, turtles on the melody, skyrockets full of Charlie, elephant all over his Oedipus, doing his biscuit. Sliding a skag to some John. Sir, this man is no partridge. He is a well-known tablecloth.
What the fuck?
Constable,
Yes, sir.
can you verify this?
Not many, Uncle. This lad's got to slow me on the bill. I knew him in Clapham when he was on the River Ouse. I mean, all right, he ain't tooled up or nothing. He's no gorilla, but he's usually got some Charlie up his skid marks, and you don't need a daffodil.
I'd like to go back to the beginning. You were in...
I was in the rubber, taking a dump.
Taking a dump.
Yeah, like you said, parking me breakfast.
Strangling the darkie.
Calling a cobra.
Pounding the porcelain.
Chewing a lamppost.
Squeezing a Malteser.
That's all right. And you were...
I was in me jam jar, Governor.
Yes. Is this very big jam jar?
It's very clever.
I had clocked the skag with my own mincers.
Oh, what a load of Stilgo.
He's a well-known mixer, this bastard.
Oh, no, look, I'm being fitted up here like a toff at Tommy Nutter's.
Listen, he's in the Benghazi, the skyrocket's full of skag all over the place. The macaroon's giving away. Obviously, I'm over it.
Yes. I think it's all pretty clear to me now. Maybe just a country boy. We're not all bumbling yokels down in Dorset. Let me tell you this. If your spanget bag be crammed with oak bungees, you'll ne'er gut into Pidcock till the caudal time be out. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Case dismissed.
That's very clever. Didn't get all of it, but I got a bit.
This is a video recording of an interview that took place with Albert Henry Hall concerning a robbery at the National Midland Building Society on May the 1st, 1990. Present is P.C. Longman and myself, Detective Sergeant Taplow. The interview took place at 1:33 p.m. on May the 1st, 1990. Now, Albert Henry Hall, I have read you your rights when you was arrested earlier, and you have understood them. Is that correct? Yes? Could you tell me where you was around last Tuesday, please, Mr. Hall?
In Sam Snooker Club, all right?
While you was there, did you not meet with Harold Bristow and Charles Henry Rayner?
Look, I keep telling you, I was there. And I was with Harold Bristow and Charlie Rayner. I'd even bloody know them.
Did you not then leave the club in the company of Bristow and Rayner and proceed to the National Midland Building Society where the three of you committed an armed robbery?
Pin that building society blag on me. You've got
Blag.
the right man.
Love it.
While you was there, did you not meet with Harold Bristow and Charles Henry Rayner?
Looks like you got me fair and square. I demand not to see my fucking solicitor.
No. We're quite happy for you to call whoever you like. How's the tea?
Fine, thanks.
That just about wraps it up. This interview is timed ending at 1:35 p.m. precisely. WPC Edmonds, the bracelets, please. You want to see me, sir?
Ah, Constable Savage. Come in, shut the door.
Oh my God, Rowan Atkinson.
Now then, Savage. I want to talk to you about some charges that you've been bringing lately. I think that perhaps you're being a little overzealous.
Which charges do you mean, then, sir?
Well, for instance, this one. Loitering with intent to use a pedestrian crossing. Savage, maybe you're not aware of this, but it is not illegal to use a pedestrian crossing. Neither is smelling of foreign food an offence.
You sure, sir?
Also, there is no law against urinating in a public convenience or coughing without due care and attention.
If you say so, sir.
Yes, I do say so, Savage. Didn't they teach you anything at training school?
Oh, sorry, sir.
Some of these cases are just plain stupid.
I wonder if this predates Blackadder, maybe? Because Rowan Atkinson looks really young there. This must be... Well, that previous one they referenced, 1990, this must be the 80s. Because when did Blackadder start? Late 80s? I'm sure I'll be corrected on that, but shit, he's pretty young there.
In a funny way. Is this some kind of joke, Savage?
No, sir.
And we have some more here. Walking on the cracks in the paper. Walking in a loud shirt in a built-up area.
That should be a crime,
during the hours of
100%.
darkness.
Absolutely.
And walking around with an offensive wife.
Oh my god. There's someone I want to name drop, but if they ever watch this, I'm in deep shit. Offensive wife. You know who you are, and you know who I'm talking about. Yes, it's your wife. I'm not gonna... If you're watching this, you know, and you're laughing, and you're going, fuck, because I'm bringing it up. You know who it is. It's you. Yes, it is you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, buddy.
In short, Savage, in the space of 1 month, you have brought 117 ridiculous, trumped-up and ludicrous charges.
Yes, sir.
Against the same man.
Yes, sir.
A Mr. Winston Kudogo of 55 Mercer Road.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, Savage.
Yes, sir.
He's got a stick up his ass.
Savage,
Savage.
why do you keep arresting this man?
He's a villain, sir.
A villain.
And a jailbird, sir.
I know he's a jailbird, Savage. He's down in the cells now. We're holding him on a charge of possession of curly black hair and thick lips.
Well, there you are, sir.
You arrested him, Savage.
Thank you, sir.
Savage, would I be correct
Savage.
in assuming that Mr. Kudogo is a coloured gentleman?
Well, I can't say I've ever noticed, sir.
Oh my god.
Stand up, Savage. Savage, you're a bigot. It's officers like you that give the police a bad name. The press love to jump on incidents like this, and the reputation of the force can be permanently tarnished. Your time on duty is dominated by racial hatred and petty personal vendettas. Do you get some kind of perverted gratification from going around stirring up trouble?
Yes.
Hey, what happened there? Oh, who edited this compilation? Oh, that's a shame.
You want to see me, sir?
What's that?
Constable.
Oh, bugger. We didn't get to see the end of that one, but yeah, that's a young Rowan Atkinson. Gee whiz. That was not bad. I particularly liked the first one. That was excellent. The rest, yeah. This was going in an interesting direction, but I loved the first one. Smith and Jones and Rowan Atkinson. So that, I don't know, he was on their show, unless they were... Was there another show those two guys were on originally? I don't know, because this seems a bit older, just purely based... Sorry, this seems a bit younger, just purely based on how old he appears. But I'm purely speculating. But that was not a bad one. Yeah, thank you for the recommendation. That was quite funny, and particularly the one at the start. So yeah, we are rocking through a whole raft of recommendations and catching up with them all. So thank you for the likes and subscribes. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.